Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest who needs no introduction. She is known around the world as the lady who set the Republican Party on fire when she became John McCain's vice presidential candidate. I am talking about the former governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you very much for having me on your show tonight.
You are certainly welcome, Sarah. It is a pleasure to see you once again and to check out your tight sweater and heaving bosom.
Oh, Larry, you say the nicest things. I've had these boobs since junior high school and they have served me well. I just wished you could have ogled me in the locker room my sophomore year. I was really hot stuff. Shoot, Todd had a hard time keeping these babies his. They have a life of their own sometimes. These puppies just love attention.
Well, Sarah, I can understand that. They are quite fascinating to this old dog. I feel like lead is flowing back into my pencil.
Shucks, Larry, it don't take much, does it? You should come up to Alaska and get some fresh, cold air down those blackened lungs. You would be running around like a unicorn before you know it. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Anytime I need anything, I just aim these balonies and ask away. The response is amazing. There is power in cup size.
Well, Sarah, we talked backstage and you seem to have some specific topics in mind for tonight.
Yes, I do, Larry. It's about the First Amendment and the troubles we are starting to see in this country. As you know, I can see Russia from my backyard. Even more of it when Todd and I go fishing in the boat. I can tell you, Larry, I can't see any freedoms there.
Is that right?
Yes, Larry, that is right. But I have noticed how our precious freedoms are being curtailed here.
Tell me more, Sarah Palin.
Well, I am a follower of Outside Asylum. That's a forum that is tucked away inside Audio Asylum. Now, I don't care anything about record players, radios, or laser discs, but I do care about our freedom of expression. And that freedom of expression has been threatened, like never before in the Outside Asylum.
Tell me more.
Well, my buddy, Grits, is quite a humorist, and about 1/3 of what he posts there gets deleted for absolutely no good reason. Now, the Grits loves to joke around about everything, and when he gets on a roll, nothing is sacred but the sacred. Outside of that, anything goes.
So your friend Grits is a big joker?
Oh yes. He is wonderful. He loves to step on toes about our illegal immigration problems and the state of race relations in our country. He has such great insights and wisdom on the subject.
I see.
I hope you do. You see, I met Grits right after the convention, when I flew with Anita Jackson. He was just so charming in his southern ways and just captured my heart. I invited him aboard, and he said I was the milfiest of the milfs, and he just couldn't live without a good old-fashioned lap dance.
What did you do, Sarah?
Well, I drug him down the aisle to the restroom, and gave him the lap dance of his life. Believe me, when these bazookas get cranked up and slinging around in a small place, they can be deadly. In fact, Grits was knocked unconscious and got 2 black eyes. When he came to, he said it was the most wonderful thing in his life. I believe it.
You know, Governor, I might be of the same mind.
That's what though, you old dog. Anyway, Grits is getting censored by a bunch of invisible, panty-waist liberals and moderators, and it is beyond silly. It is violating our rights as Americans. I'm very tempted to have Todd by the asylum, just to show these freedom thieves who is in charge.
That does sound serious, Sarah.
You bet, yeah, pasties, Larry. It's serious as a heart attack. Sorry, Mr. Larry.
Thanks for reminding me. I need to control my breathing against your heaving.
Well, you just keep your eyes above my bullets and you'll be okay. Now Grits is seeking my help about his censorship, and I think we are going to move forward with a public relations campaign similar to PETA.
You mean with super hot models bearing nearly all?
More like me slinging these fun bags all over creation. I believe it will create the attention we need to get the Outside Asylum's attention.
Well, Sarah, that certainly sounds like a plan. I know how it is to feel censored.
You do, and all the members of the media have felt that way at one time or another. After my segment, I will show you the power of these 2 mighty huskies wrestling under this sweater.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Palin. Governor, candidate, author, and tip slinger. Unfortunately, we are closing out the show early tonight as I have to get home in a hurry. Night.